Good morning, everybody. We just arrived in Malta, which is the center of the Mediterranean. A lot of history here on Malta. Very old island. But it was especially important during World War II. Everybody wanted Malta. Lots of countries came here, which is why there's so much diversity and languages. But the official language is Maltese, of course. This is the capital city here in Malta, called Valletta. So we are in Valletta. From what I read in the brochure, we are just 1 mile south, or I should say Malta is, from Sicily. They consider this the center of the Mediterranean. From here, you're not far from Africa or all of the Mediterranean countries. Welcome to the Valletta waterfront. All right. Here we go. Here's where we get mobbed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Malta.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here's usually right when you get off the cruise ships. It's funny, I always gotta laugh because, man, the taxis and the transportation and the tour companies, man, they just attack you. It's like, drives you crazy. But honestly, most of the time you can do everything on your own because most of it's within walking distance. Man, I love the architecture of these buildings here in Malta. Incredible. All right, so let's see which way we want to go here real quickly, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, the place to go here is Republic Square and the main street, the Republic Main Street, and from there they have all the side streets that branch off, and you can see all of the different shops and cathedrals and souvenirs and restaurants and everything else. So we're headed that way. Lots of transportation options here on the island, anywhere from horse and buggy to car to taxi to bus. And even they have boats that take you over to some of the other islands. I believe there's 7 islands, and of course Malta being the largest of all the islands. And we are now walking towards Republic Square, so that is where the main Republic Street is going to be, and it'll be about a mile long, and all along it there will be streets that branch off from there with shops and restaurants and whatnot. So that's where we're headed. Okay, we are going to take the Baraka lift, which takes you right dead smack square in the middle of Valletta, the Valletta center, and looks like it's €1 to take the lift to get to the top. You can also walk, but yeah, I think we're passing on that. But where we want to be is right in the center of Valletta, for all the shops and restaurants, and it's going to lead us to Republic Square and all the cathedrals and everything else. So yep, we're excited. So we are in Malta. It used to be British, in the British Empire, but it gained its independence in 1964. So now it is sovereign country. Oh, there's the lift right there. Okay, €1, yes, thank you very much. Oh yeah, come on now. Really? Tell me that is not spectacular. That's epic. Wow. Man, that probably is worth 10 euro. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Yeah, Malta's awesome. All right, let's go get on the lift and get to the top of town. Woohoo! Nice. Okay, we're in the lift going up. There's our ship right there. And this is the Baraka lift taking us to the top. And gosh, is that it already? I guess it is. All right, we're here. We're getting off. Heading to town. And also, this is a two-way trip, so these tickets will also get us back down to the bottom, but we're not going to be doing that for quite a while. So we're headed to the center. Yay. But first, let's just get some of these spectacular views from up here. Oh yeah, come on. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We're in Malta. We are in Valletta, the capital. Not far from Sicily. Not far from Tunis in Africa. Just sits all by his little lonesome self here in the Med. And it is spectacular. You can see a lot of influence from a lot of different countries, including the Middle East and Africa. And that is what is so amazing. And look at our beautiful, it is majestic, isn't it? The majestic princess showing movies under the stars. I don't know who would be on board right now at this point, but it's a glorious day. Oh my gosh. I'm everywhere we've been. How can you just not love every second of every day? Amazing. All right, and once again, here's the lift that we came up on. And okay, getting a little weak-kneed here when I look down. Oh man, that thing came up faster than I couldn't even believe it. We were at the top in like seconds, but you can see how fast the car moves. But we're here, Malta, and I don't know if you could top it off, except tomorrow we'll be in Greece, the island of Crete. So let's go and have some fun in Malta. Wow! Wow! Here they got a saluting battery of guns with a total of 8 guns in the front there, and then you got some more down below. So here at Fort Ranella, they do a firing every single day at noon at the saluting battery where I was just showing you. They do a firing from the cannon. So we'll see where we're at, if we can come back and make it. But there's so much to see. Gosh, I don't know. You smell all these flowers?
Yes.
Wow. And let's see who we have here. What is that? Lord Strickland. You can't hardly make it out there, but 1861 to 1946. As I said, it was a part of the British Empire, gaining its independence in 1964. See all the colorful flowers and the fountains and this little square here. Super cool. And then as we go through the gate there, that brings us into the city. So we're gonna head over that way. There's a little tribute and statue of Sir Winston Churchill. Beautiful horses. So a taxi driver offered us a ride up here for 20 euro. We got up here for 1 euro, and it was literally from the taxi. It was literally a 2-minute walk from the taxi to the elevator for €1. So those are the things you got to watch out for. I mean, you don't have to watch out for them. I mean, if it's convenient and you want the taxi to drive you up here, or as I said, you could have walked up here by street, but that would have been a little strenuous. Why not pay €1, take the elevator to the top, boom, you're right here. It just, you know, just do a little bit of research and it just makes sense, you know. It's not like you're trying to be cheap, but you know, wherever you can save money, hey, there's a 20 euros that you can spend in a beautiful cafe, have a nice coffee, croissant, or a meal, and you're all set. Just a tip from Jim, but I don't know anything. Just came out into a big square area here, and checking out and seeing what's what. I think this is the big government building that I was seeing, that I believe now might be sort of like a museum, but it doesn't look like it's open right now. So we'll wait and see when we come back. Oh, I see a military guard there right in front of the window. So we'll catch this on the way back, see if it's open. So this is what some of the stuff is that we wanted to see. We wanted to see the Grand Master's Palace and Armory. We wanted to see Fort St. Elmo. We also wanted to see St. John's Cathedral, and that's all this way here. So we are going to head this way. This wind is blowing a little bit today. Another big, huge open area here. Man, the architecture, you just get a feel of, I don't know, like Roman, Greek, just very obviously European, because it is. But it's super cool. This could be the main. Hey, there's Jennifer taking a picture with who? Let's see who you're taking a picture with here. Oh, his name's right there. Jean de Valletta, Grand Master. Oh, this guy. Okay, so there's something about what they called the Knights of Malta, and they came from all different countries, and they came to basically take control of the island. And then they all, I believe they stayed in like St. John's Cathedral, and they all had their own separate like quarters in there. And they were something. They were like the people that are just very important to the history of this island. McDonald's in Malta and Hard Rock Cafe. We're down on one of the main streets, but not the main street, not Republic Street. So there's 3 different types of Big Macs. They got the Mac Jr., the Big Mac, and the Grand Big Mac. Okay, Hard Rock looks like just a souvenir shop. Gelato. This is a cool street. Haagen-Dazs. Bookshop. Pretty busy today. Another gelato shop. Big old giant cafe, outdoor open cafe, Eddie's Cafe, Regina. Big place, and then Biblioteca in the background, whatever that building is, not sure. I'll go over and check it out. Souvenir shops like crazy all up and down Republic Street. Lots going on today, very busy. Loving it here. This looks like the Republic Square. Looks like they're redoing some planting and stuff here in the middle. HSBC Bank. Little tour bus trolleys or whatever. €5 city tour. You can see Republic Street is pretty packed today. Lots of folks eating, drinking, enjoying their gelato. Got St. John's Cathedral. You can see the line there, quite long. Don't know if we're gonna wait. And so we're just hanging. We're trying to get lost. We're just gonna get on every street and see everything that Malta has to offer here. So stick with us. Street performers. As I said, every single street off of Republic Street just goes down with more shops and restaurants. That's going down to waterfront. We may have to take a gander down there and see what's up. They just fired the cannon and I was 30 seconds too late, so I missed it. Story of my life. I can still smell the sulfur in the air. And it was over there anyway, so you probably would have had to got here a half hour early just to even be able to get a picture. Because there's 1,000 people trying to see it. This is the very, 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 very top at the end of Republic Street. Coming from that direction all the way down. And we're seeing that this beautiful statue up here. Looking very, very nice. Nice, beautiful blue water. All right, after a full day of shopping and walking, whew, man, it'll definitely wear you out, no doubt. So we're heading back over to the lift that will take us back down, and then back. We're gonna head back to the ship, relax, and get ready for dinner. Full day, very, very busy today. Lots and lots and lots of folks out, but a beautiful day. Everything was great. By the way, we did stop also at a beautiful little restaurant, had a margarita pizza. It was fabulous. That was earlier, and now we're starting to get a little hungry again, so we'll be back just in time for the dinner. So we are heading back to the ship. Just last minute of filming here of these beautiful buildings, architecture. And literally our ship is just, boom, Princess, right in front of us. Of course, we're up, we took the lift up, so we're way, way, way above it. But yeah, that's our ship right there. You can see the Princess medallion on there. They're even showing movies under the stars right now. Of course, it's not under the stars. But last looks of Malta, we loved it here. Really, really loved it. That's our ship. It's further than what it looks to me from this angle right now. It looks like you just walk right over to it and get right on. Yeah, no. You gotta take the lift down and then you have to walk over the screen. So it'll be a minute yet. George Ford, all of our Prime Minister from 1911 to 1980. There's the archway, we'll go through that, head over to the lift, take it down, back to the ship.
That was mainly English.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we've been on it quite a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Is the Princess nice?
Very nice.
Is it?
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just came out of renovation a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So really, really nice.
Looks nice. Where you going to next?
Crete.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That'll be our next stop. Tomorrow's a sea day, and then
Yeah.
we go to Crete, and then after that we go to Croatia.
Oh, that's nice. Have you been before?
Okay, guys, we are back on the ship, and now I'm going to show you an angle from the ship to the town, and that is the lift or the elevator right in front of me from the ship's view instead of from the elevator view on top of the ship. And then of course right to the right of the elevator is all those folks standing up on that balcony there are overlooking the cannons that I was filming down on from that same balcony. So this is just an opposite view here, which I thought would be kind of cool. So when we got off the ship, we walked down the street right there, and then right before the tunnel, we crossed the street right there at the crosswalk, and then we walked directly to the lift. Took the lift up, and then we walked to the left there. You see the flag flying over there? That was right over there on the main street that we were hanging out on for most of the day. Republic Street. There's a hop-on, hop-off bus. We did not do that today. We wanted to just get up on top of the city there and check out Republic Street, Republic Square, the cathedrals, the gardens, and some of the interesting buildings and things to see. So that's what we did. We pretty much hung out there all day. But we're back on ship, getting ready to go to dinner. Just wanted to share some closing thoughts. Malta is a fabulous, I don't know, I've said it already a hundred times, I'm sure you're getting sick of it by now, but Malta is just absolutely a fascinating country, and I am so glad that this is one of the ports, because it was so worth it. I think I've been saying that about all the ports though. Probably getting a little old at this point. But thanks for joining us, thanks for hanging with us. Hope you're having as much fun on these back-to-back cruises as we're having. So many more port days to come. Tomorrow's a sea day, so we're just gonna hang out on the ship and relax, eat, enjoy the entertainment. I'm just walking around the other side here to show you what it's like on the other side of Malta. There was about 2 or 3 cruise ships here today. One of them is in the front there, over across the water. Let me get down here in between. There we go. That boat right there is going to Gozo, Camino, and Blue Lagoon. So again, I remember saying earlier that there is 7 islands.